This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host this week, Abby Peel, coming to you from Main Street Bookends here in Warner. Come check them out and say hi to Catherine and the gang. I'm now joined by Bret Ingold. He's the Vice President of the Board of the Kawasiwajo Community Land Trust, and it's a new organization. We're excited to hear about it. Hi, Bret.
Hello.
First of all, I get a little credit that I remembered how to pronounce that name.
Very well,
that is impressive. When I saw it on the lineup, I said, okay, I can handle all these interviews. I'm most nervous about that one word.
It's a bit of a tongue twister.
It is a bit of a tongue twister. First of all, tell us about this new land trust that you have started.
Sure. So it's a community land trust.
I love it.
Which is a little different than a traditional conservation land trust.
Okay.
In that we're focused more on housing.
Great.
And land access and how that relates to local agriculture, forestry, local economy,
Yep.
and creating equitable, just kind of housing for future generations and current generations.
And when you say land trust, is it just in Warner? Is it cover multiple towns?
Right now, our kind of pilot project and most of our work has been focused in Warner, but certainly the scope of the organization is the whole Kearsarge region.
Amazing. And the word Kawasiwajo, what does that mean?
Yeah, so part of our steering committee, as we were kind of brainstorming and coming up with this new organization, part of our steering committee was Abenaki, local Abenaki.
Oh.
And through working with them, we learned that the original name for Kearsarge is Kawasiwajo.
No way.
Yep. So we, in speaking with them and bringing light and awareness to that original name, we decided to use that for the organization.
My new hope for 2023 was to learn one piece of new information every single day.
There you
and
go.
on day 5, I have learned that Kearsarge was originally Kawasiwajo.
I know, it's pretty neat, huh?
I can't wait to be driving down the mountain or the road and tell somebody that fact. So moving forward, what is some of the early work that you're doing as this committee?
Sure. Yeah. So today we've kind of created the vision and mission, was kind of the first work, creating a board.
Yep.
We're working through the 501c, the nonprofit designation process. We also created a website.
That's exciting.
And our biggest project to date is we were working with a local landowner, and we took this old late 17, early 1800s farmhouse that was pretty delinquent and abandoned, and we helped restore it. And just this past November, got the first tenants back in there in about 10, 12 years or so.
Exciting.
Yep. So right now we're renting, kind of managing, the organization is managing that property as a rental for some young farmers. And but we're working with a landowner and going to begin a fundraising campaign to actually purchase that property.
That's fantastic. And I think we all know that there's overall a housing shortage in our greater region and state. So that's fantastic to hear. What are some of, is that the mission moving forward, is to kind of help preserve some of these, not only land, but also maybe some homes that you can help renovate?
Community Land Trust has a whole kind of bucket of tools that they can use to create housing, including taking old housing, perhaps turning some of them into multifamilies to create more units, or just restoring them. Also potentially creating new housing in cluster developments, or workforce housing, apartments, all of it with the idea of making it accessible and equitable.
For someone watching, which we hope there are a lot of people that are watching and saying, this is something I want to be a part of or learn more information about, are there different things that people can do to help out with your organization?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I would start with just visiting the website.
Great place to start.
Learn about the organization. There is a board of directors made up of both leasees and tenants and property owners, and community members, and then specialists kind of in their field. So, as we grow, there will be spots on the board to fill.
Sure.
There's certainly a lot of volunteer projects and kind of educational opportunities that people could get involved with. And a big thing is there is such great need for housing that we are hoping that this property will be the first of many properties in a portfolio of properties that we can steward and manage. So, get engaged with us in that way.
Yeah.
We certainly are accepting donations of property. Or just donations to help build the effort.
Sure. Yeah. It sounds like this property that you renovated is going to be a good first poster child for all the things that you hope to do in the future. So how great that you have something that you can show that's tangible and say, here's what we've done, and come be a part of it.
Right, exactly.
Well, Bret Ingold, it's so great to hear about this great organization. I think it's fantastic, and I think more towns should jump on board and either join forces with you or start their own, and let's get some housing. When we return, Megan Maver will give us a preview of this year's Newport Dancing with the Stars. But first, let's dance with one of the good businesses that make this show possible.